Hello everyone and welcome back to Bloodlines. The Baali playthrough. I was just refamiliarizing myself with what quests I still have left to do, and it seems like what makes the most sense right now is to go back to Santa Monica and to start from there. It's all the Hollywood quests, rather, all the quests that you get at Hollywood.
Need a ride?
They're like, hey, go place the cameras, say, speak with Barnabas again, or Barnacle, or whoever lives in that towery place. I think my dentist is gonna be very upset because the sutures that were supposed to stay in my mouth for 6 weeks, nearly 2 weeks in, I'm down to 1. But the remaining one is so uncomfortable that I kinda just wanna take it out. But I really shouldn't. Also, K for shortcuts, I was told. Yeah, this one is just nowhere unless you shortcut it in. That's interesting. Anyways, now I'll know what to do. The last ability doesn't work either.
I'm glad you're here. I've heard you've been up to quite a bit lately. Very interesting. I was hoping you could help me with something. A little bird said they spotted you down in the Warrens. Gonna be back there soon.
I might be. What do you need?
I'm looking for a data CD. It was lost down there, supposedly. Find it for me and I'll teach you a thing or two. Some stuff that could really come in handy for you, from the sound of things.
Sounds good.
Great. Go to the Warrens, then find the data CD. Don't bother asking around for it. I've already made a pest of myself about this. Just find it and bring it back.
Okay, see ya. You know, considering that I'm accidentally doing an evil playthrough, as in I never intended to be a dick, but I dropped my humanity so low that there's no recovering from it now. Well, I mean, I can purchase it back up, but come on, Baali humanity, like, maxes out at 6. It makes sense to do a dick playthrough right now. But as I am a dick, and I need to kill Julius, maybe for once, I will not go the I'll let Julius go route, but will actually murder Julius. It's a perfect opportunity to try out our powers as well. Oh, that's Julius, alright. Yay! It definitely worked better than expected. Cool. Oh, come on, game. I'm fine with 2. I never needed 3. There's nothing inhumane about killing Julius. Julius isn't a human. You can't be like, no, not the thin blood that has revealed our secrets. I still need to set up a camera. And we'll probably want to eat somebody as well. So if there's any magic edible people, that would be great. Thanks. God damn it. How much below am I? Because of how my chat is positioned, I actually can't see this side, but I can still see this. So my Waco method is to highlight things. 6. All physical attributes by 2. There we go. Did I need to come all over here? No, because you can break into it through a different route, but... it is easier. Oh, right, it was Jill Bates. I completely forgot. Shrek net, please. Nice going, kid. I'll email you with instructions for the next hub, Mitnick. I may as well visit my old resting place. Or actually, do I have anything else that's still in Santa Monica? No. Not really. It might make more sense to just take a taxi to downtown and hit up my email from my true living space. Oh, hello, are you here to volunteer? You're here to volunteer to be a blood bag. How nice of you. Shit! I don't actually think the police are hunting because they look like they're walking away. I have a funky idea. How nice of them to pee on each other and just pile up in here. There we go, now I can actually get to downtown.
Hop in.
Gladly. People don't like me very much. I think Strauss lives in this general direction. And where he lives, I live. Therefore, I go here. Must remind myself to keep a couple of XP points in case I completely tank my humanity. need to at least stay on like 1. Next terminal is in the basement of the Nocturne Theater in downtown. Reckon to follow. No one can know you were there. Stay out of sight and no killing. I need you to set up a wireless cam. I'll send it to you instructions on how to activate it. Once in its place and activated, log into network security folder, password break a leg, and run Shreknet. I won't remember that password. It's downtown, across from Empire Arms Hotel, but you couldn't get a key to the front door, so I'll have to use the sewers. The camera is in the mailbox. There we go. That is all that we needed. And we can pick up the... Wait, whoopsie. God damn it, I left without the camera. I keep on doing that. Except that with other hubs, I have taken it far enough to just outright leave the area, get to the quest that I need to be doing, and then go, oh, the camera. Though honestly, whoever has marked, like, scouted out that place, left a giant X mark on where the camera goes. There's absolutely no good reason why they couldn't have just put the camera down themselves. Need to figure out where the next sewer hole is. Well, that's a sewer hole, but that is also a hole. God damn it. Thankfully, they keep on thinking that feeding is assault. I don't know why, but it is very convenient. I completely don't even remember where this is. Let in a cat. He ate a whole can of fish. Yeah. Because he wanted my shepherd's pie. But it was mostly just mash, so I ate the mash and I gave him just the empty container, and he looked so offended. The cat is like, what? You expect me to lick this? How dare you? And I was like, okay. Get you some fish. Everyone likes fish. Enjoying a cat. No one can complain that I ate a mouse, but at the same time, they're for some reason really hard to eat. Wrong map. Okay, I am here. I need 3. Or rather, entrance B. If I run past G, I'm on the right track. That's not G, I'm very confused. Right, that wasn't the right track. That was the completely wrong track. I'm writing check. Could I at least get a mouse for my, you know, issues with navigation, please? That's I2. That's still not what I need. That's C. That's F. That doesn't make any sense. That's E. Still no makey sensey here. What? That couldn't have been C. I think that was F. Can't read anymore either. It's just funny considering that I'm wearing my new glasses. One-off new glasses. I have multiple pairs. Because, you know, why have one of good thing when you can have all of the good thing? There we go. The up here thing is not that hard. There's a couple of people that are walking around in that corner, and that's the more inconvenient one. Ah! How nostalgic! The place where I nearly died. Good memories. But see, if someone was here to actually put the X, they could have just put the camera. What, did they expect the camera to be stolen or something? Did they not trust fellow Nosferatus? Did they have no cameras in their own possession yet? This door. I thought I might need invisibility, but not yet. Camera! Netcam. Enabled. Net security. Hey, look! My memory is better than I thought it's gonna be. You're a regular James Bond! Check your email soon, I'll be in touch. Too bad that I don't have mystical teleportation powers. Too bad that I can't eat those people. Who needs mystical teleportation powers though when you can just have a little bit of invisibility? Works very well. Rat. I would like to exit to any version of the surface at all. Okay, that rat is still alive. I was like... It's hanging in the air like a dead one, but it's not dead. This looks like it's gonna be outside, I think. Maybe. Hopefully. Yeah! I don't really want a corpse arm, though kinda interesting that he never moved it. That's throwing in a little save, as opposed to a big one. Money?
Money, right? Been a while. Your money's been piling up. Here, that should provide for an interesting evening.
Thank you. In the regular game, you get like 500, 600 offer at a time, and here it's just like, here's 10 bucks. Have fun. Okay. Next up should be Hollywood. Like, actually Hollywood. I need to check my email again, though. Too bad that we don't have any handheld devices that would allow us to check email from a distance. Ah, 2004, how far away you were. Not a lot of time right now. Gotta make this quick. Metalhead Industries, Hollywood, warehouse operation. Key is in your mailbox. Set up the hub. The terminal is in operations back of the warehouse. Top of some stairs, probably locked electronically. Work the problem. They're gonna have tight security, but you gotta keep it dark. They can't know you were there. Same drill. See ya. This mission's... Wait. Do I not... Oh, right. I'm just breaking their security. I'm not installing any cameras. Good. These missions are not complete walk in the park if you don't have invisibility, but... Cookies. Oh, that's why! I was like, why did he say that they're milk chocolate? Where is the chocolate? At the bottom.
Going somewhere?
I'm definitely going somewhere. Probably Hollywood. The only issue, though, is that I'm pretty sure I just heard my cat, so give me a moment. Even things that I don't want it to pick up, like me walking around. There we go. I was correct. That was my cat. I'm like, wait, which way was it gonna go? Those cookies are really good. Not expect them to be good, but they are. Also, sometimes I feel like I have a sixth sense for my own cat.
Look who's back.
Me!
That's Miss Valor to you.
Bad Hatter.
Mm-hmm.
There's the screenplay.
Oh, I suppose I should just tear it up. But I can't. I can't rip up the product of that man's soul. Here, would you tear it up for me?
I can tear it up for you and I can also give you a critique of it at the same time. Why not?
Thanks. Are they? I mean, did you?
Taken care of.
It must have been difficult. But take some comfort in knowing
I don't know,
that you
man.
hadn't.
I'm too
Someone
humanity.
else would have had to. I do appreciate your help. A lot.
I did not try to be unto humanity. That's just the way that the cookie crumbled.
I'm willing to ignore the incredible lengths you've gone to be an asshole.
Can I ask another question?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me about Ash?
Ash. Isaac does so love him. We're like step-siblings, Ash and I. But I think Ash is reckless. He's never been comfortable with what he's become. And he's getting careless. Mm-hmm.
Tell me about Isaac.
I adore Isaac. He's the father I never had. Why, if anything happened to him, I'd just end it all. But nothing ever will. Isaac's gifted, a saintly patron of the arts, and the most respected kindred in this city.
When you say end it all, do you mean yourself or do you mean just going on a very murderous rampage?
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind me as I eat the whole block of cookies. What to do in Hollywood?
Mingle, sightsee, chat, and me, of course.
Can I actually do you?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You're a stripper, eh?
I'm a dancer.
Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Spell it your real name.
It is now.
How did you become a kindred?
I'm sorry. I'd rather revel in the present than dwell on the past. Mm-hmm.
That's absolutely good enough.
Hey, sweetheart. How are you tonight? Do anything for you?
Vivi sent me over. She said I could have a freebie.
Vivi sent you? Oh, right. She paid for you in advance. She told me to give you whatever you wanted. Shall we go back to the private rooms?
Okay, at the very least, she did
Just
make good on the
follow
promise
me.
to let me
We're
eat one.
almost there.
Okay.
Wonder when Natchet's gonna come in here tonight. Yeah. There we are. Now, what would you like me to do? I shouldn't tell you this, but dancing for girls always drives me absolutely wild.
Come here, I have a secret to tell you. It's a very tasty one. I do really like her boob cones. I wonder if that was like your everyday attire. Would you eventually get used to it and forget that all you're wearing is boob cones? Or would you still feel kind of naked? Asking the real questions here. Cash it up, flash, hard luck pawn. Aw. Kind of weird that people need to enter the back alley just to enter the cemetery even the normal way. I somehow never knew a cemetery that didn't just directly connect to a road. Don't know why. I mean, imagine navigating a hearse into the back alley. That just doesn't sound like a happy way of proceeding with things to me. Either that or you're just like carrying a coffin all the way past like a whole bunch of little streets. I need Gary's room. Sorry, Gary, need to sweep your place. For a misplaced CD, I hope you don't mind. I hope I have enough investigation to see it. How nice of him to never lock his door. This does not a convenient tunnel make. You really should up that ceiling. I hate that I remember multiple places where that thing could theoretically be. One of which is not even in here at all. And then any mod can also just like up and move it. My inspection is kind of low. Let's throw in a save. What's up it by 1? I'm used to there being a blood pack in here. When there isn't a blood pack in here, I do worry that my investigation is just not high enough. One of the locations of this CD that I remember is on the drums. Oh, okay, that's a support beam. I was like, staircase? God damn it. This area is fairly bad to navigate. I'm gonna make a couple assumptions. The first assumption is that my investigation is simply not high enough. The second assumption is that the damn CD is somewhere where it's not supposed to be. Like, in one of the mods, it's actually inside the safe in Metalhead Industries, so I suppose I'm gonna see it when I go there. In general, the lesson here is that if you want to contract someone to find you a CD inside the warrants, maybe take someone that can actually notice shit. And whispers are just laughing about them coming. Maybe it's invisible Nosferatu's being lewd. I would never know. You know, I feel bad for not doing the holidays correctly. Like, a lot of people play games like these during Halloween, not like directly one day after, but... For me, time is just the timey-wimey stuff. Like, I can't care less. Oh well. That is really a buildup of people. Can you, like... No? I would like at least one person to, like, properly walk this way. I mean, I suppose he's trying to fulfill my wish. Neck crunchy noises. Neck crunch, best crunch. I need Tawny's apartments. Metalhead Industries. And also the gargoyle place. I really don't like the idea of doing this the proper way. Really. Even when doing it the non-proper way. And this is why I don't like the idea of doing it the proper way.
Freeze!
I should perhaps don't like open the door right in front of somebody. That would probably be a very good idea. I feel like the mod added extra people as well.
Hey. Hey, hold!
Oh, god damn it. Operations. Cod piece. Unlock, please. Cool. That guy outright like stood and stared at this door for some reason. This dude is sus from just a door opening. Net security. What does my quest log say? Damn it, I forget the passwords. Where am I? Metalhead Industries, there we go. Metalhead Industries. Passwords, please. Can I hack into the safe at least? No. I did Google it. Net security. At least they're very protected. I'm impressed. Now get out quietly. I'll send you an email soon. Definitely no CD in here. Just some money. Don't mind the moving boxes. They have nothing to do with anything. I was never here. Thank you. That guy looks dead.
Yes, what is it?
Those are some cool glasses. They look real expensive.
Of course. Who are you?
Just the girl down on her luck. Care to spare a few bucks?
I can't help you.
I got friends around every corner of this place. Want me to call them?
Get out of here. I boxed Golden Gloves in college, so you better think twice about doing anything rash.
Okay, extorting people for money might have not gone down so well, but this dude is just standing here. And he looks very tasty. Thank you. My powers are so pricey, man. I'm just draining everybody left and right. Ah! I believe this is where Tony lives. I think. At the very least makes sense if she lived here. 9 lives! Celebrity Ash Rivers walks away from a deadly crash. Well, I like that that's on the news. It must mean that he got embraced very recently. Don't mind me. The camera placer. There we go. I was gonna throw in a save in case I balls this one up. Camera. Wait, did you give me a password? Yes, Cleopatra. Check. 3 cameras detected, nicely done. I can't wait to see the dirty little Tawny in action. We're monitoring you from here. Get out as quietly as possible and come back. Don't worry, I'm very invisible. I think if you get spotted in this building, it still counts. There's something so nostalgic about that place. So next question is, can you set gargoyle on fire from the inside? Can you summon a demon into a gargoyle or nah? Well, I'm definitely about to find out. Oh wow, just immediately here, huh?
Kindred invader, monster, I will smash you, crush you, tear the flesh from your bones.
And I will, tear the stone off your stone. Save. Okay, this sorta works. Provided I don't trigger my own frenzy. As triggering my own frenzy definitely does not work. Please maybe not demolish the building? Thank you. Can't Setting him on fire did a bit of damage. This is definitely the just throw your powers at him fight. I think one more will do. Probably. Almost. Well, that did it. Good. Hey! Okay, a quick check through here. Not enough inspection for me to notice anything, so I was correct. I do need to really level that. But more importantly, I really need blood now. I'm sorry. I violated the law of opening a door? Okay, that was it. Like, carrying weapons, I think. Come on, though, this is America. Carrying weapons is legal. Don't really look like they're hunting to me. My dentist is definitely gonna hate me, but that's cool. That was the last stitch. The stitches don't really stick to me. Oh, cool, blood pack. Also, perfectly edible policeman, but at the moment I'm okay. Hi.
Evening.
Kingsway, there was a Simitsi. Notice I used the past tense.
Exceptional. Come by in a little while. I should have something for you then. Certainly. Evening.
I killed the gargoyle.
I admit, I thought you'd come back here with a stone foot lodged in your backside, but I'm glad to see you've proved otherwise. You've got a lot of promise. It's a shame you're still working full-time for the wrong side.
I got nothing against the Anarchs.
I'd like to hope so. Well, if you'll excuse me.
Right, later. Let me just leave and re-enter so that he can reward me for the Zimitsu. It's very hard to get any other NPC to say the word Zimitsu. About the gift, can I have it now?
Here. And thanks again for your help earlier. And remember what I told you about LaCroix. You're good, kid. He doesn't deserve you.
Oh, I'm a good kid. Nobody does see you. Blood heal duration extended. Definitely something that I'm gonna keep. I need an extra perception point. Okay, I should probably visit my email. That would be the smartest thing to do. Let's not immediately go to Mali if we can help it. Because if we can help it, then
Where to?
then I can purchase extra perception. And if I can purchase extra perception, then hopefully I can see with my little eyes and spy the CD that we're so desperately missing. That way. These level designs, they're not very complicated. It's like one long street, and yet my brain goes, I don't know which way to go. Still no book scene here. I'm so used to there being a gargoyle book.
Hello, neonate. How can I be of assistance? Of course. What can I tell you about them?
I can't tell him that I killed the gargoyle. Despite the fact that I did kill the gargoyle. Nothing in here yet. Final network hub. Okay, this is the big one. Kuei-jin front in Chinatown called Kamikaze Zen. Yeah, I know it's Japanese, don't ask. They got a heavy-duty security system. Recon's coming. Once you're in, find the server room and activate the hub. One more thing, they have a vault where they keep software, etc. You better break into it and take something. Put them off the scent. This one can be messy, it's your ass. The key to the front door is in your mailbox. Our inside man put a file called Hooligan on one of the office terminals. It's a virus. Find it and execute it. This will shut down the power and allow you to get past the first real security door. I never got any blueprints for the inner sanctum, so once you're past the first door, you're on your own to find the server room and the vault. Good luck. Let's do this one and then we can circle back to Hollywood and hopefully see things with our little eyes that are not working because my ability to see things is too low. Which is really a shame because this is my like goal. I want to have concordance before I end the game. And like you can see, it's pricey. It's very pricey.
Need a ride?
Yes. Isn't this nice? Ooh. I do enjoy just fighting things here, though. Did I forget to check my mailbox? I might have forgotten to check my mailbox. What's wrong with me?
Hop in.
Sorry, taxi driver. My memory's really shit. I would like to just go back and check my mailbox. Yes, precisely. Why would I ever want to look at that? It's not like I need a key to enter Kamikaze Zen or anything, and it's not like that has been mailed to me. Ah, here we go. That's what I wanted. Nice big key. For the nice big door that tells me no entry. I ran out of blood, like, really fast, but considering that I'm gonna be slaughtering everyone that's on the inside, I think this time it might be okay. Like, we're gonna see, but...
Going somewhere?
I can't just eat people in there, it's fine. I like eating people. It's good for everybody involved, except for the people that get eaten. Though, to be fair, if you had to pick your death, that one's probably less painful than just getting slashed at repeatedly with my melee weapon. Well, I mean, it gives you funny feelings.
Huh?
You know, in this universe, vampire bites are supposed to be nice, so you just get to feel all cozy, like you're having an orgasm for a while, and then you die. Which, considering that I can just stabby stab, I think stabby stab is a bit more violent. Yeah, I know, right? Very funny drainage feelings. It's good. It's very good. Hello, Rofi! Power, please. How did I actually manage to break into this with 4 hacking? Never mind. As long as... Wait, okay, I can't type. We can... Oh. Wait. I think there was something else in there. System XXX? Power offline! Oh no! The thing is, as long as you paint the carpet with blood evenly, it's fine, right? Like, if you just go to... I wonder, could you do that? Like, human blood does turn kind of brownish and rots over time, but like, as long as you do it evenly, would it just look like it's on purpose? No, Revelio! It's the wrong game, Rofi! Though that one was a lot of fun, too. Though it involved spamming Revelio, like every 2 steps your character was yelling Revelio like a moron. Revelio! Revelio! Other people just walking along their business going, huh, what a weird kid. And if you have like, what is this magic computer that runs without power, please? Yeah, you stupid! How many times I have to send you? Code is 4567. Add up numbers and get your IQ. The only way you kill me is camp, you fucking Uber cannon. I think the implication is that this person's IQ isn't like 4,000 and something, but that it's actually like 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7. Which is 13 plus 9. 22! There we go. My brain. I can do math, I swear. But I will do math slowly. If it's okay with everybody. There was like a total of 2 guards here. I'm concerned. Vault! I mean, that's a, you know, decent suggestion. I need, oh wow, okay. That's very high. I need an ability to enter the vault. Which means that I need 1 more up to hacking. That's solution. Hacking. Computer and intelligence. I can legitimately up it by 1. But my poor XP! Nipples? That's not very mature. Okay. Wait, I do need to break into the net security. Shit. I don't know why switching computers would work. Kamikaze Zen passwords. Oh, okay. Net security. Nirvana. Fracknet. I'm using the power of the internet here. You best do your job and get the fuck out of there, newbie. TikTok, I need help. If so, find the office of a guy named Rob Nestler. I'm logged in on there, and we'll see what I can do for you. Otherwise, you're on your own. Thanks, kid, and take care of yourself out there. Nick. Knit my Nick. Or maybe don't do that. That, for some reason, sounds kind of wrong. Okay, I thought that the game was glitching. No, that's just how they installed their sinks. I need to have 8 experience points. Then I can upgrade my ability to see shit. Then I can come back to China. I am in Chinatown. To Hollywood. And when I'm back in Hollywood, I can like, what? I'm pretty sure I got a scam message again, but... Yeah. Someone was like, "Hi, Paul. You can get up to 5,000 pounds back." It's like, I'm not Paul. But yeah. Then I can come back to Hollywood. Then I can find the stupid Barnacle CD. But that's for when we have enough experience points. And after we upgrade perception by 1 more, we're gonna try and never upgrade anything again. Because I want the big daimonian. And it is pricey. I don't know if I have enough XP. I probably do have enough XP left. Hello.
Welcome, Kindred.
Hi!
And thank you for respecting our traditions by announcing your presence in our domain. I am Ming Zhao, High Priestess to the people of Chinatown. Can I get you anything? Tea, perhaps?
I'm drinking pumpkin-flavored coffee right now. It's very good. Thank you for the offer, Ming Zhao. No tea, thank you.
Ah, that is right. Your kind drinks solely of mortal blood, correct? No longer may you partake in the
Pumpkin
simple pleasures
spiced
of the
mortal
realm.
blood?
A shame.
One of those things. Mortal blood? Red? Butt? Pumpkin spiced butts. That's the only thing that my kind drinks. Sorry to disappoint. You can?
Yes. We Kuei Jin are similar to you, Kindred, in fewer ways than you might imagine.
Kuei Jin?
We are called the Kuei Jin, though you may know us as Eastern vampires. It is
Should
a
I
grace
just
of
continue
snow
being very confused? Are you the leader of the Kuei Jin?
In a sense, yes. You may think of me as the Baron of Chinatown, to borrow from your course, Canite language.
You are a vampire, right?
We are supernatural. That does not mean we are like
I
yourself.
swear my character would
We are
stare
beings
at
returned
a
through the
wraith
second
and be
birth
like,
for
"You're a
purpose."
vampire, right?" I mean, you are a supernatural. You're saying we're nothing alike?
We share superficial similarities. Kuei Jin feed on essences that can be found in blood, yes. But as we refine our existence, rarely are we lowered to consume the bodily fluids of others.
How else are we similar?
Most of us are also banished from the realm of the sun. Although we suffer rot instead of burning, the day's light is no more kind to our existence.
Most, so not all. And how do you attain this existence?
The second breath, our rebirth into the supernatural form. It is a spiritual awakening, not some lowly blood ritual meant to spread a despicable curse.
So you get to choose?
No, we do not choose, but events of our lives can awaken dark spiritual energies. We are not born of the whims of another as the kindred are.
So why are some chosen to become supernatural?
The reasons are as numerous as the Kuei Jin themselves. Each is reborn with a purpose that they must find. Once their path is evident, they must seek to fulfill it, even if it takes eternity.
And if they don't, they just hang around, right? It sounds as much of a curse as the embrace of Cain.
On the contrary, it is another chance for us to find our place in the universe. A chance for transcendence. We are not damned, not burdened with an ancient guilt, as in the legend of your biblical progenitor.
Speaking of legends, have you heard of Ankaran's sarcophagus?
Of course. The entire city is alight with news of its arrival and speculation about one of your ancient vampire grandfathers and his evil apocalyptic plot.
Do you know where it is?
We seek it, of course. I have two of my best agents looking. It could be a powerful bargaining tool.
Who are these agents?
Let me just say that I do not encourage you to seek the Ankaran sarcophagus.
I have some other questions.
What can I help you with?
I'm looking for a missing Nosferatu.
So, the great Nosferatu have lost an agent, have they? It was not by my hand, if that's what they think.
Do you have any idea where he could be?
I don't know where he is. Perhaps you should speak with Wong Ho about this.
Ho who?
Wong Ho owns the Red Dragon restaurant. He's a prominent businessman who has garnered much respect among his people. If something is amiss in Chinatown, he may know how to help you.
Well, I'll head over there
I
yet then.
grant you permission to operate in the Kuei Jin domain. For now. May you find your path, kindred.
Thank you. And operate in here I shall. I'm trying to remember where all the side quests are. There's a guy that wants eyes. There's a girl that looks fucked. There's the two elder people arguing. I'm gonna start from the girl that looks fucked. Provided I'm not entering the guy who likes eyes territory.
Ayashine,
What?
I am she. I am not like all the rest, but I have no vengeance for you. Yet.
Yeah, your model is just off. I can't tell why, but like... Maybe it's the height of your eyes. Like, they seem kind of high compared to your nose. But also, like...
What's the occasion?
All of the features here seem larger than they should be.
Yes, General.
No need for that, but who are you?
Ogami Yukie desu. I am she, Demon Hunter. I come to this city for the blood of the demon that killed my master. Do not interfere. My revenge will cut through you if it has to.
I'm no friend to the Kuei-jin.
I hunt no Kuei-jin. I hunt Hengeyokai. My sensei killed demon that killed my family. And now I take the life of his killer. I follow trail of corpses from Japan to Rosu and Garesu. Hengeyokai is here, and it will die here.
I'm sorry.
Just say no.
So your family was murdered by a demon, right? And then, like, your master murdered the demon. And then this fish demon murdered your master, and now you want to murder the fish demon. It just seems like a never-ending chain, does it not? Tell me about this hedge whatever.
Hengeyokai is a demon that hides in the skin of man. But it is not man.
How specific? Do you know where the demon is?
I know he is nearby. Edo... I lose its trail. Do you meet Hengeyokai?
How would I know if I ever met one?
You would know one when you see it.
Makes sense now.
Well, that definitely helps. If I see one, I will let you know.
Hontone? I appreciate your concern for my vengeance. Arigatou gozaimasu. Do not pity Hengeyokai.
Anything else?
It is a bad demon. The kind that make a little girl into hunter.
I don't feel comfortable calling you a little girl. I do have a couple more questions.
Nani?
What do you know about Kuei-jin?
They are ghost people. Ghost and dead person. I do not like Kuei-jin. I do not like demons. Excuse me.
Want you to spend money on this stuff.
Last year, Democratic
Yeah, another question.
Nani?
sports utility vehicle. 3 months later,
Any other info that you can tell about a Hange-okay?
Hengeyokai scent smell like
is Democratic
sakana,
ribbons to blame? Can
fishes.
you afford to take that chance?
I don't know why.
Can your children?
Maybe other demons know why.
Robert Thorne, a candidate that has
So I guess that's kind of a clue.
Nani?
candidate Michael Rebecca.
That is a very nice sword. Can I buy it off you?
Iye!
Because he's hiding
This belonged to my master.
you want to
It is not cut for demons.
Well, technically I'm a vampire.
trust your children's future to someone like that. Vote Republican Senator Robert Thorne.
Nani?
That is committed to locking up
I don't really want to end the conversation by being mean.
Sued Senator.
By the way, Ming Zhao, I know that I was just here, but like, hear me out. Do you know of any fish demons?
Welcome back, kindred. Do you seek guidance?
If I seek guidance, will I find it?
What can I help you with?
Do you know Hangeoka in Chinatown?
Ah, yes, the Hengeokai. Zigena, I believe his name was. I had nearly forgotten him.
Then you do know him.
He announced his presence in our domain, and I granted him permission to operate. He does not act on my behalf, however, I can assure you.
Where can I find him?
I believe he said he operates an importing business and entertains clients at the Red Dragon.
I gotta go later. Well, at least now we know what we're looking for. Time to visit the old man that wants some eyeballs. That's the restaurant. That's the old man that wants some eyeballs, I believe. Hey, old man that likes eyeballs.
There is something in this store for everybody.
Yeah?
Everyone gets what they deserve.
A keychain with a map of California or a cheap plastic Buddha? You're starting to creep me out.
I'm reminded of a story. A thief named Lin was asked to steal an emerald for the head of his gang. The gem belonged to a man in a Hong Kong triad. Most would refuse this danger, but Lin was anxious to do it, and indeed he did.
Uh-huh.
When Lin returned, he did not want to part with the emerald he stole. He felt that the trouble he went through to take it made his ownership legitimate. The man who hired him did not feel the same way, nor did the man he stole it from. Do you know what happened to Lin?
Are you Lin?
No. Lin was caught. One man has his gem back, but Lin's employer has nothing. I'd heard this tale from him when he visited my store. Sadly, I had nothing to sell him.
So?
Lin's eyes wanted more than his hands could keep. Ambitious eyes are, sadly, not for sale here at the moment, though I do have a buyer interested. Do you know when the next eye harvest is, by chance?
Left my farmer's almanac in my other pants, sorry.
Lin's body is being kept in the freezer in the back of a local noodle shop, I hear. There are people there who want him intact. But I think his eyes would fill my shelf nicely if they were to wander in. Eye gouge hell, a fitting punishment for Lin.
Does one need to actually, gouge the eyes of a corpse to send one to eye gouge hell? I never stole eyes before. Always the first time. I'll do it.
I knew you would. What other reason to waste words on the ill-fated?
Because you like to have conversations. Does the word Hengyokai mean anything to you?
Nothing.
I'm looking for someone real ugly, snooping type. See anyone like that?
No.
What's your story?
How rude of me not to introduce myself. You may call me Mr. Ox. This is my shop. Do you find it interesting? There are no two like it on the road to hell.
Are you an actual goat masquerading as a person? Do you sell weapons?
I sell things many would find cruel, but weapons? No.
Then I'm gonna go. Bring the creepy old man some eyeballs so that he can see his shelves better. Because that's how it works. Thankfully, eyeballs are really not far. Your partner melted. I'm concerned. Eyeballs! 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 Woo! Eyeballs! Eyeball the eye! Eyeball, you ball, everybody ball ball. This reminds me of a parody song. A fully sung. Where people like, it just sounds like a stroke combined with dyslexia. Because it was Mr. Sandman, send me a man.
You are always welcome here.
I got some eyes. Actually, show me your works. Okay. Oh my god, he actually has wares. I can't... How did I never notice this? I have some eyes. I mean, no, wait. I have whatever I just gave you. I don't know what that is. Have a ring. I hope you don't mind that I'm just littering in here. I probably want to keep that. I don't know, just a book about my own survival sounds important. I can't believe that he has wares. Okay, extra point of experience every time when you're awarded 3 or more. That's exceptionally rare in this mod, so not worth it. Potence increase, I don't use it. Celerity also don't use it. Obfuscate, I use it, but I can do without. Fortitude, I don't use. Presence, I don't really use. Auspex, I don't really use. I don't really need extra defense. I mean, it's an option, but I don't need it. I've given some... Oh, it's blood buff. Oh, got it. I can do with that. I did not realize that he has a functioning store. Maybe because he doesn't without the mod. Here are the eyes.
Yes, they stare ambitiously. Hello, Lynn. Do you like it there? These are an excellent addition to my shop. Here, please accept this as a fair trade. I have another task, if it piques your curiosity.
My, curiosity is sky high right now. As long as it doesn't involve eyes or other body parts, I'm interested.
I need you to be a bad luck farmer. Do you know what this is?
Poor translation?
A customer has bought an unlucky talisman from me and wishes it delivered to an enemy of theirs. I need you to place this in the locker of a patron at the Lotus Blossom Massage Parlor so that the bad luck can bloom.
Okay, I'll do it.
My customer has placed a black circle on his enemy's locker. Plant the talisman. Bad luck, farmer.
As long as you're paying me. Weird man. Weird man with all of my belongings unloaded over there. It's fine. It's a perfectly valid place for them to be. Though it is funny in this game, items never really despawn. It's just kind of laid there, which is... I mean, it's great if you're afraid that, you know, you'll misplace something and it'll just disappear, but... Really? I can't break in through here? Shit. I thought that I could. Am I breaking into the wrong place? Oh, it's just...
New follower.
Thank you for following. It's just it won't allow me to enter until I accept the next quest. Bleh. Still the old man. Oh right, there's also the weapon seller. He doesn't have a side quest, but he can sell me a new outfit, and that's all that matters.
Hi! Welcome to Sang's Herbal Remedies. I am Sang. How may I assist you?
You could start by spinning less.
Excuse me.
You don't seem to be the type that sells herbal remedies.
Selling remedies is honest work. I came to America after discharge from Chinese herbal remedies courses to help aging parents restore. Definitely, I am now American citizen. God bless the allegiance flag.
Definitely. I know you were in the military. Know anything about guns?
Chinese invented gunpowder. Yes, I know guns.
Got any?
Hold on, please. These are good remedies for many problems. No credit cards.
Excellent. Let's see what you got. I wanna see, do you sell clothes at all? Yes, you do. Look at me having enough money for clothes. Nothing else but clothes. All it means is that I definitely wanna function on as few supply pieces as possible. Leather me up. Ooh! I mean, the skirt is funny because, this thing definitely doesn't have enough weight to it to actually be leather. Here we go. And the bottom of it doesn't want to lie properly. It's definitely something. And it reminds me of my dress, because look at the fluff. Very comfy. Great for winter. Would never wear it in summer because it would be very, very, very hot. Well, now that I have obtained the maximum possible clothing in this game, I need probably the main questy part. Because there's literally nothing else for me to do at the moment. I need to progress the quest to be told to go to the Lotus and free the lady. Ah, nice highlighted button. Can we talk? After you're done peeing, of course. I'm just gonna stare if you don't mind.
Sorry, Lu Fang no speak English when he drunk.
Maybe another time.
500 up front, another 500 after the deal. No questions asked or I walk.
That's a bit much to ask for some info, don't you think?
My pardons, you looked like someone who might have some interest in my product. Actually, you'd be surprised at the variety of people who fit that profile.
Are you Zagina?
No, and I would rather you did not suggest such a thing. He is a business associate, not one I enjoy dealing with.
May I
either.
sniff you? Talk about him.
No. Anyone else? This would not be an issue, but him? No, I'm sorry, you're going to have to ask somebody else.
I wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important.
I understand, but you do not understand the consequences. Perhaps if I knew your reasons, I'd feel more at ease about divulging that information.
Somebody I know wants to meet him.
Can you elaborate?
She plans to kill him.
Yes, that's what I wanted to hear. If that's your goal, I'd be willing to help arrange a meeting with him.
Where?
I was supposed to meet him at the fish market tonight. You go in my place, but if you do, I hope your intentions are serious. He is also a very serious man.
Fish market tonight, got it. Nice big button. It's so nice that I can just break into people's secret elevators. As if I knew where this takes me. Actually, do you have anything in here?
I do like that. What else? With a what?
Jesus, this model clips a lot.
They're in the kitchen. Yeah, they were on sale, so I bought some. You do too, like zucchini.
Let's switch to clothing that clips less. This model clips a lot less. Yay. Okay, we don't have enough eyeballs in order to be able to see things, so this place has nothing.
They took her. They took her.
Who did they take?
Kiki, my daughter. They grabbed her. They called and said, Wang Ho has meddled with Tong for the last time.
This might not be the best time, but Ning Zhao has sent me to talk to you.
Ming Zhao? Oh, of course. Please forgive me, but as you can see, I am in a most terrible situation. I am Wang Ho, owner of the Red Dragon.
Your name's funny.
Again, I apologize for my
that
inconsiderate behavior.
Okay. No problem. What's going on here?
The Tong, a local street gang here in Chinatown, just broke into my restaurant and kidnapped my daughter at gunpoint. The Tong grow more bold every day, and now they have my Kiki.
Do you have any enemies?
I am a man of some prominence here in Chinatown. I have many allies, but there are also many who would like to see my demise.
So yes.
The Tong have chosen the coward's path, using my daughter as leverage against me.
Then go and stare at go and stare at the male Tremere too. I'm playing a female Baali, but I suppose they look alike. Leverage for what?
I do not know. I will undoubtedly hear from the Tong very shortly. They will have demands, and then perhaps we will know more.
Do you know where he took your daughter?
No. The Tong have many... wait. Please excuse me a moment. Hello.
I don't like excusing any moments.
Huh? Yes. How did you... Of course.
I see. Thank you, my friend. Your debt has been repaid 1,000 times over. Yes, of course. Goodbye.
That doesn't sound like Tong.
That was someone who owed me an old debt. It has been
Do
repaid. I know where the Tong are keeping my daughter.
Is that from a mod, or is there an actual dog transform in the regular game? Because I completely forgot by this point. Congratulations! Now let's you and I get down to some real business.
Again, I am sorry. But until Kiki is returned, I cannot
help you. Yeah. Fine, I'll go squish some Tong bugs. Where is she?
Kiki is being held at the Lotus Blossom, a massage parlor here in Chinatown. If you bring her back to me, I will help you in any way that I can.
Fine.
Thank you. I shall wait here until you return. Strike fast. The Tong will not be expecting anyone so soon. Good luck, my friend.
See ya. I was about to say that I need some blood, but I don't. Like... my brain's buffering, give it a minute. Like, there's a lot of people to eat in Lotus Blossom. There we go. Thank you, brain, for finishing that thought. It's great when the thought starts, and then you start speaking, and you kind of know where you're going, and then it stops, and you're like, excuse me for a moment, I'm buffering. Well, technically I'm Baali. And I can make people explode from the inside through demons. I really want to eat a guy.
Hey! What the hell you think you're doing? That's my locker, hooker!
If you value your life, turn around and walk away.
Huh? Oh yeah? I'm crazy, hooker! I'll kill you! I don't care!
Oh shit. Excuse me, I was planning to eat here, you don't get to run away. Excuse me as I bye-bye. Bye-bye? Yes, as I buy a humanity point back. There we go. Excuse me as I go bye-bye. Suddenly the stream ends. I like how it made my character just like rage. I was like, don't trigger me, I'll punch you very ineffective like. And then when I'm done doing that, I will try to eat you. Didn't. I forgot. I know that that makes like literally 0 sense. But I forgot that they might not like that. It does absolutely make 0 sense, doesn't it? I don't think that they like me either. Damn, you're more efficient at killing your bro than I am. Let's throw in a save. Let's burn one of you from the inside. The other one I can... I was trying to be nice and eat you. Look, if you want to be like my friend, like your friend, more like, it's fine by me. Yeah, sorry, no. Come down here and we'll chat one-on-one, right? Don't mind him. You just shot your friend dead. You're not very good at this.
Freeze!
Neither am I. Because sometimes I just release the guy that I captured. Which is not ideal when you want to eat somebody. If you normally want to hold on.
You bitch! I can't breathe in here!
You can breathe just fine. But I'm not keeping you in here.
What? Yeah, who are you? You're not with the tongue.
No, I'm not with the tongue.
Didn't I just say that? You may not be with the tongue, but you seem to be as smart as they are.
Are you Kiki?
Yeah, I'm Kiki. Who the hell are you? The Tong Welcoming Committee?
You just lost the point where you like just said I'm not with the tongue, but like, your dad sent me to rescue you.
Oh, I'm so impressed. What? Like you want me to thank you or something? In your dreams, bitch.
Keep talking like that and I'll shove your ass back into the closet.
Okay. Man, you don't have to get all sensitive. I'm sorry, okay?
That's better. Good girl. You coming or? Because I'm going. easier to just leave through the bad dude's corpse. Yeah. Are the tentacles for her? There we go. She's nice and safe. Eyeballs have been planted. I meant, wait, no. It wasn't eyeballs that we were planting. Non-eyeballs have been planted. Bad luck has taken root.
You are always welcome here.
Thanks, my dude. About the talisman.
Did the seed take root?
Oh. Squid monster. That guy saw me. He attacked me and I killed him.
That is assuredly bad luck for him. The cost to my customer was quite high. They will be pleased to hear this. As before, accept this with my gratitude.
You knew that this was gonna happen?
If you can't make a man walk into hell, make the demons come to him.
Point made. Goodbye. I'm not battling the weird ox man. What I will be doing is actually taking a taxi. Because... Come on, skirt. Enough clipping. I have to change my clothes again. Everything's so clippy. There we go. Much less clippy. Because I finally have enough for another point in inspection. So this will be 6. Which means that if I can't see anything in the Warrens now, well, sucks to be the Warrens. But hopefully we're capable of seeing a CD with our own 2 little eyes this time around. I'm also just gonna tell Amalia that we did the thing. I don't know how to do all of the computer stuff. That was the word. I don't mod games. I don't even browse through their text files unless I really need to fix something. I can always wear the flippity-floppity outfit where it matters. Mostly I don't really care for armor all that much. I like having new threads. Which means that I like seeing when I get new threads. I like always purchasing them just so that I can see what the models look like. It's very exciting for me. One of the worst things that Bloodlines 2 could do, just keep you in one outfit throughout the whole game. I'm sorry. Outfits bring joy to me. That's just how it is. Ah! Is there like a Gary in here somewhere? Because that floor was very hard to navigate. Look. Putting story behind seasons past shitty, but... Okay, blood has appeared, which means that we should probably be at enough inspection to actually see the goddamn Barnacle CD. Are you the Barnacle CD? Oh. Supermodel caught in threesome with boyfriend and llama. Look. Putting story behind DLC would be kinda shitty, but... Well, unless it, like, wrap up the normal story with the normal game, you know what I mean. I am a whore for outfits.
Did you see the papers? She killed herself. Can you believe it? After the story hit the tabloids, she swallowed half a bottle of Valium and washed it down with a fifth of gin. It couldn't have been more perfect.
You make me sick. Of course I'll take the money that you owe me.
Here, you definitely earned it.
Thanks. See ya. Ah. Stupid humanity, stop going down. I need a point. Oh. I did not even know that there was gonna be a new Silent Hill. But that sounds extremely shitty, so I am suddenly not interested in the thing that I did not even know that existed. I kinda hope that they changed them. I mean, Bloodlines 2 is not even by the same developer, so like... Nah. Just because one developer does a thing doesn't mean that every developer does a thing. Actually, who is even making a new Silent Hill game? And I'm very surprised that it's not a pachinko machine. Right, I went through the Warrens back and forth multiple times. Yeah, but... doesn't make every developer same. I mean, you didn't see Swan Song have a season's pass. Nor Baldur's Gate 3. Which is my most recent purchase. I finished it. Really enjoyed it. On my free time because it took like 3 days to chill because I just finished writing a book. Need to now do all of the extra things like double checking that everything's okay and stuff like that. I took like 3 days off from just working on a project and I ended up playing Crusader Kings 3 again. I really want to do Baldur's Gate 3 streams. It would have almost no viewership because it's a friggin' 80 to 90 hour game. But I finished it once. I want to finish it again. Also, the last boy that I romanced was Gale. I wanna try all the other boys. That's also another very important part of the games. Collect all the sex scenes, romance all the boys. You can't convince me otherwise. Well, sorry, Barnacle, I really couldn't find your CD, so it's just not here. Time to return to Chinatown. I definitely have not accidentally picked up the Barnacle CD, right? No. Nope, definitely not. Yes. It's like, hey, here's an epically long campaign. Okay, but how many of the characters can I fuck? And people go, what? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, this is not a sex game. And I go, yeah, I know. You point? In my last playthrough, I even slept with the Squid Man. But not with the Bear Man. And not with the Drow hookers. And many other people that for some reason you can sleep with. I even missed the whole swath of people existing. Because I just took the wrong turns. So YouTube just keeps on like recommending small clips to me, and I was like, I didn't know that was even a thing. Can I eat an officer? Probably a bad idea, right? I don't know, his neck is sufficiently crunchy. You know what would help with Masquerade? If whenever I feed, they wouldn't put a giant spotlight on me. That's probably how I keep on getting caught. Chinatown.
Need a ride?
Oh. Turn everyone in your save file into a sim that lives for 200 days and you have literally no idea what to do with them anymore. It's actually like my problem with The Sims 4. Outside of also simulation lag and the fact that that game breaks from its own weight without you even doing anything. Where was I going? What was I doing? Help. Alright, one go. Besides the fact that the game breaks under its own simulation lag, is in every way inferior to previous games and has £2,000 worth of DLCs. Another issue with it is that also they made everyone live quite long. And toddler stage lasts for forever, childhood stage lasts for forever, teenager for forever. No, he's not. You stay an adult for forever. And then if you don't get the DLC, they're like, oh, you'll probably want to play through university, so we're adding like another week to life expectancy. And I'm like,
Yes, he is. I know. I was just on the phone with Andrea.
this is not fun. Nobody ever dies. I'm not in a race to achieve something. And that's what The Sims 3 vampires felt like to me. Unlike The Sims 2 vampires, which lived for literally all of eternity, but it didn't feel as weird. Probably because sunlight was very, very, very deadly to them, and going to any kind of work was definitely one of a kind of experience. Aww. Werewolf and Hunter, bro. At least that sounds like a very fun save.
Ah, welcome, my friend. I owe you a debt of gratitude. You have returned to me my greatest treasure.
have returned your Kiki!
Kiki told me how you rescued her.
Woo!
You are a woman of great courage
Yay!
and honor. Thank you.
I take all the praise I can get. I maxed out all my skill points. Let me just have personal life crisis. Honestly, Sims 3 save file where you don't try to play generational play with like having children and everything. You just are a vampire and you try to embrace 50 people while turning them into lovers, but they keep on dying. Sounds very entertaining. The least I could do, could you actually help me? You're not wrong. It is existentialism at its finest, but you're like, hey, I played this Diane for long enough. I want to switch to my daughter Clara, and then everybody just like lives forever. You're like, this is not what I wanted. Honestly, I found that it's pretty okay to do generational play as supernaturals if you use a mod that just sets everyone's lifespans to the same as a regular sim. In that case, you can be a pretty fairy and just fly around everywhere and everything and have a werewolf dog. And you know, memory was the biggest issue in The Sims 3. The fact that it never exceeded 32-bit, so had all sorts of problems with that. If they could give me a The Sims 3 that I don't need to fine-tune with like a list of mods that make sure that the cars get deleted, that extra memories get erased, that all the stereos get shut down and everything. If they just like made a nice remake of that that just runs smooth. There's so much potential in that game. Yeah, can you actually help me?
Of course. What can I help you with?
I'm looking for someone who's gone missing in Chinatown.
Who is this person?
His name is Barbas. He's a business associate.
What else can you tell me about him?
He's a real night owl, kind of pasty, withdrawn.
I see. I do not think I could find him for you, but I know someone who could.
Yay! Cool! Where do I find this person?
His name is Zhao. He is the man who called me and told me where Kiki was being held. Zhao has many connections. He owns an import-export warehouse in Chinatown. Go and see him there. I will call ahead and tell him to expect you.
Import-export, you say? Well, thank you, Wonko. Actually, can I ask a couple questions about Chinatown?
What would you like to know?
Tell me about the Temple of Golden Virtue.
The Temple of Golden Virtue has been here in Chinatown for a long, long time. Even before I was born. For many years it was old and forgotten, but Ming Zhao bought it and restored it to its former glory.
Why did she do that?
Ming Zhao holds our culture and our traditions in very high regard. The temple is a symbol of our strength as a people. It brings hope to the community.
Really? Have you ever actually seen the inside?
No. Ming Zhao receives her visitors in an antechamber, but no one is allowed to enter the temple itself. She tells me that it is a holy place and that it needs to be left undisturbed.
Convenient answer. Maybe she's hiding something in there.
I will not hear such a thing. Ming Zhao has done much for my people, and I will not have you casting dispersion against her character.
Sorry, I got stuck in the coffin for a bit. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Okay, can I ask some other questions about Chinatown?
What would you like to know?
Oh, shit. It's kind of bad when you start to... when you're like, hi, my great-grandson, I'm really into you.
Yes. How can I help you?
Actually, nothing. I'm good. I'm gonna go now. Places to be, people to see. Actually, I'll need to re-summon the elevator, but... Stuff? That is some... Can't phrase it that high. Yep, same. Normally, if I now would want to like reinstall and play Sims 3 again, the first thing that I get to think about is all the friggin' mods that I'll need to set up again. And like, adjust them to the right proportions. And then I would need to think about the fact that, for every expansion pack, I'll need to go to Edit World and drop in all the buildings one by one in the map that I'll want to play in, because it doesn't come preset with expansion pack buildings, which is also not great. And heard something about because EA switched their services, Edit World doesn't work as well anymore, but that might have been just Create the World, so hopefully it's just Create the World, because if Edit World has broken, then that's, not good. Is there a person in there? No. You see, I would really like to eat some, but I forgot to tell her, god damn it. Forgot to inform the fish girl that there's a guy at the fish market to kill. You see, this game, outside of the fact that if you play for sessions longer than 2 hours at a time, and then it runs out of memory, and then it starts spamming funny looking objects everywhere, and that's kind of funny. Besides that, no matter the hardware, no matter how many times you change over, it just works. Like, it just goes. So it's very easy to go, it's Halloweeny time to reinstall Bloodlines, and then you go and install one unofficial pack, and that's fine.
Konbanwa, demon.
About the Hangai Yokai!
Dogo desu ka? Where?
Told him to meet me at the fish market.
You want to kill Hengeyokai with me? Why?
Why not?
If you trick me, I'd kill you after Hengeyokai. Is this fair for you?
What's the occasion?
It's fair, let's go.
Fish market de ikemasu. See you there, demon.
If you can, like, rewire the game to, like, throw in actual... Why am I saying that? You can have an external program that makes sounds at you. You don't even need to rewire the game. The thing is, it needs to be believable so that you yourself get confused. Like right now, I'm very confused about where I'm going. That way. There we go. My dude just standing over here, like... Why? Thank you for your kind donations, sir. Oh, hello. Please ignore me. Just like, I'll put your blood to some good use. Mwah. I probably don't want to just go with mwah. It's like I stood here, I got very dizzy, and I'm just continue standing there. Let's go. Let's go! I have a fish to kill. It's gonna be so much fun. Hi, Fishman! Oh, it's so funny. What's so funny, asshole?
You're both here, my hunter and my target. This is very convenient.
Why were you hunting me? I think you've been getting high on your own supply.
Surprise.
Ah, that's when you enter into the kitchen and you're like, why am I here? Like, legitimately, why am I here? What am I doing? Please don't hit my girly. There we go. Perfect! You've remained alive.
Hangyokai is in hell. My revenge is complete. Domo arigato gozaimashita, demon.
Wow, bet you're glad that thing didn't have tentacles, huh?
Defy your nature, demon. Man can suffer without your help. Sayonara.
My pleasure. I have had so many fish recently. My husband decided that a great snack is like a whole bunch of tuna salads. They're like packed in cans so that they preserve for quite a long time. So you normally will just have like fish with grain or fish with pasta or something, and they do preserve for a very long time, but he bought quite a large amount of them, so I can have fish whenever I want. But it kind of also means that for a while I had fish practically all the time. And when you have something all the time, you're like, I don't want fish anymore. Not the very, I mean, if it was, if it was like new fish, pure fish, you know, newly cooked fresh fish, that would be a bit different, but... Oh, criminal violation only, okay. Phew! No. Mister ran out there like it was his job, and then he stopped. These walls look like they should move. Ooh, car stereo. I'm not saving the guy, I'm just gonna run really fast. I think that's the least hassle approach here.
Wang Ho called.
You have a very beautiful bottle of pills. You shall?
I don't know where your friend is, but I know the Tong are involved. The leader of the Tong, Johnny, he'll know where they are.
And where do I find Johnny?
Johnny's at Glaze. It's his club. You'll need a password to enter. The password is 725. There will be Tong everywhere. Johnny's office is upstairs.
Why are you helping me?
I am a man of my word, and I owe the debt to Wang Ho. By paying that debt, I have made an enemy of the Tong, who I once belonged to.
Well, thank you for your help.
You should leave now.
We know it was you.
Excuse me.
Always the tongue. You know what happened.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Wang Ho called. I don't know. Johnny. You should excuse me.
This exit strategy is harder than I thought. I just wanna leave alive. I can save the dude in my next playthrough when I actually care. As long as the game is not like minus humanity and I'm like, I'm not staying at 1, you asshole. Club! It's time to go clubbing! Wait a second, I'll go clubbing from a different direction. This is not ideal for my clubbing needs. This is better. Oh shit. Whoa. Stop that! You definitely can't see me in here. Don't pretend. Hello!
Who do you think you are, bitch? Huh? You know who I am? You know who you are? You wanna die?
Take it easy.
The fuck do you want? Huh? Who are you?
You kidnapped somebody and I want them back.
Who told you that? How would you know about that? Who are you? Answer me!
I'm gonna ask one more time.
Don't tell it a thing, Johnny. Shoot it!
You told me that guy was a nobody. Just what the hell did you get us involved in?
Shoot it. You'll find out.
You're dead, bitch! What the fuck? I shot you! You're dead!
That's exactly it, Johnny. It is dead. It's quite difficult to kill something that's already dead. And I assure you, it's not.
I mean, it's easy enough. Just chop off their head.
Cleanly through the lower abdomen.
Don't listen to him, Johnny. I am definitely wearing a vest.
Normally, a bullet of that caliber would likely ricochet and tear up the small intestine. But as you can see, it exited cleanly through the back with little external bleeding. The reason being, its internal organs have atrophied.
I'm a dried prune on the inside. What the hell is that on the TV?
What the hell's going on? What are you?
Dispose of Johnny, and we'll discuss the matter of your missing comrade.
Your death. It's gonna be very tasty. I really needed that. Thank you.
You had to kill him, didn't you? It's part of your code of survival, covering your tracks, so to speak. And before you attempt to deceive me, you should know I'm monitoring your heat signature. It's room temperature.
Just the way I like it! For you.
I also must protect my true identity. You may refer to me as the Mandarin. You are searching for one of your kind, I understand. I have him at my facility. Come to the Fu Syndicate building. We'll discuss terms of release.
I'm coming. in my pants. Anyway, I still need to leave this place. Without preferably killing myself. It doesn't always work out as well as I would like it to. Preferably, we want to leave while being alive. That's my preference anyway, but I understand if that's just like a no.
Sneaky, sneaky!
I found the ringy. Bye. Up I do? Which way do I do? This way! There we go. Now I can figure out where am I, who am I, and where am I going. Which are like the most important things. More stuff for me? You shouldn't have. Look, if you really want to stand here, I don't mind. Crunch. Let us free the penguins, by which I mean the vampire. The vampire penguins. I do have a very funny idea. It won't work, right? Where am I? I never write it down, but Fu send the door code. There we go. I think it's 7337, maybe? I really want to test this. I want to see if you can, like, enter from this side. Okay, I think it's just that we can't enter it from this side, which is a shame. Because I would have really liked to.
So glad you finally.
Let's see if my memory was just off.
If you want to meet your comrade, walk through those doors.
Think you can scare me? I'm coming.
Good.
I'm coming in my pants!
You are a rather resourceful individual. This should make you a most
I did bring quite a lot of weapons. Should
you
be
and
fine.
your kind may play mortals for weaklings and fools, and that may be fitting for some. But you underestimate me.
Cool. You do look like quite a snack.
Subject is female. Appearance suggests early to late 20s.
You sure?
True age unknown. As with the other, there are no vital signs. No heartbeat, no body heat. Test chamber air sample is 97% carbon monoxide. Normal respiration cannot take place.
People
Subject
can't
is by all
hold their
definition
breath?
clinically dead. Hello in there. I'm going to run some tests on you. I'm interested in how you work, but only because it's my task to find the most efficient way to kill your kind. Please, give me everything you've got. Begin the experiment. Test chamber has been filled with ultraviolet light, releasing moderate UV radiation. Does that burn at all? Subject exhibits no sign of pain or even physical discomfort. Shut down the lights. Conclusion: UV radiation does not produce the desired effect. Please, move on to the next chamber.
I want a shitty weapon.
If you cooperate, I give you a dog for your good behavior. I find my subjects prefer dog blood over the rats I normally give.
Okay.
Your kind is resourceful. Your survival instinct borders on animalistic.
I'm just not very good
Curious
at
about your
going
innate
places, don't mind.
Let us see what you can do. The walls are reinforced concrete, several feet thick. There is no other exit. Believe me, it is my design. Only the most simple creatures can survive dismemberment. I am told you can regenerate parts of you've shown great resilience so far. Let's see how you do against some live targets. Proceed to the next room.
You mean a guy with a cross?
Myths are constructed around legitimate observations. Let us find out if there's... Does that hurt? I'd rather the experiment didn't end here. Please, don't disappoint me.
'Cause what if I want to, Daddy?
Van Helsing hypothesis tests false. Well, when God fails, put your faith in the gun. Proceed.
Yeah, you do that, but I'm already invisible, so.
The men are better in mercenaries. The weapon modifications are my own design. Refined incendiary rounds, promises, suggest few. What is it doing?
What is it doing? I don't know. You tell me. Can you spell stabbing? I'll save here. Hold on. It's gonna take you down like that.
Subject has terminated. Belmont team. You are turning out to be a very useful guinea pig. But we have a conflict of interest. You continue to endure even though it's my instruction to incapacitate you. This calls for a more drastic approach. Continue to the next room. I'm very enthusiastic about many regimes use electricity to torture information out of their...
Cool. Let me just gun it.
captives. It would be useful if this applies to your kind as well. Or will voltage have results similar to fire? Let's find out. You have demonstrated considerable mental and physical acumen. And I'm quite perplexed how something that should be dead can display such strong survival skills. Let's begin the final test. Step into the next room.
Okay, I want something that I have bullets on that is not expensive again.
Stand by. Run a check on the extinguishers one more time. I've already determined fire is a weakness of your kind. I would like to know more about the psychological effect it has on you, and how it can be exploited.
I'm just gonna throw in a save again. Pal.
Extinguishers check. Recording devices check. Start.
There we go. Now I'm gonna wait for it to recharge. The super powerful dudes are super hard to like get rid of, so I do wanna waste as little blood as possible. I think there were only 2. I'm back. You are food. Not gonna just let you roam around. I'll dentist through here. Don't know will I find anything in there, but find that I do want to check. Just like in case. No, my ability to find shit skill is too low again. I do want to throw in a save just in case he's gonna fry me because my health isn't looking too good. Mostly just want to eat him. Oh, somebody dropped a fork somewhere in this game. There are sometimes some things to be found in here too, but once again, my ability to notice shit is too low. Not gonna be raising it at this moment. Okay, no guys in this room, I think. I am just gonna switch to a sword. There's no real need to use ammo anymore. Oh, god damn it! He had a key on him, I know he did. I suppose I just forgot to pick it up. Yep.
They get you too. I've got no excuse. A Nosferatu getting caught by a bunch of humans. This is a new low.
Aw, I'm sorry. It really hit you in that ego of yours. I broke free. What's your excuse?
I paid for my mistake. The experiments, the torture, that voice. You don't know. You don't.
Is the voice still here? Is it still speaking? Okay, let's just get out of here.
Wait, we can't go yet. There are servers here. We need to hack in and delete all of their research. Should be a mainframe on this floor.
Hacking? I can barely type.
Fine, I'll do it. Watch my back. Any hearts are still beating when we're through, I'll rip them out myself.
I'm gonna hold you up to it. Because I hate dealing with the guys here. You deal with the guys here. You do it.
Hey, hold it. Hey, hold it. Freeze.
Look at him go! Good job, my man. I wanted to call you a dingo, but that's very wrong. Go, computer time.
Let's go.
Freeze. Freeze.
Yeah, you I'm just gonna drink. He'll try to interrupt me, but I do like my food ate. Ah! Go, do your thing. Go, Gadget.
That was the last of them. Let's get out of here.
You need to contact Gary right away. He needs to know that you're okay.
Will do. And thanks.
Freeze.
I think I have enough ammo for now. Let's just leave before I actually die. Kinda not too keen on doing that. Oh my god, a phone? Hello?
Are you interested in saving money on long-distance calls?
You done real well bringing our boy back. I got your info, hero.
I'm about to stop streaming, but can you go cup with tea? Do wants to go with milk? Yeah. Yes?
The same information I gave your prince, I also traded to the Giovanni for a bit of juicy gossip. You both had an equal opportunity to take it. They just had a bit more initiative.
The Giovanni?
If you're going to play jihad, you need to do your homework. Knowledge is power, and power has a price. But seeing as how I've already got what I want from them, I'll give you a freebie.
Tell me about the Giovanni.
Oh, you're going to love this. They've got skeletons in their closet. Literally. I should have played the Catskills. Incest, organized crime, death cults. That's the Giovanni. Spaghetti and corpses.
Oi! Stop that. The cats are like, your streaming set up fairgrounds for play. Tell me a secret about the Giovanni.
The Inkaran sarcophagus isn't the only occult item they're hoarding. I hear they've got a collection that'd make Aleister Crowley come back from the dead. That is, assuming he isn't already sitting on a shelf somewhere over there.
Tell me where to find the Giovanni.
Oh, I'll tell you. And if you're foolish enough to go there, well, don't say I didn't warn you, boss. They have a mansion in the city. I'll draw you a map.
Over the phone?
Union. Anyone who isn't a Giovanni shouldn't get within 50 yards.
Psychically? I'll take my chances. Thank you for the info.
Am I the only one who saw this coming a million miles away?
It seems so.
You get 'em, boss.
He's so entertained by me wiping out the Giovanni potentially.
Should survive and ever need any information, come back and see me. I'm always here. And
everywhere. I'll remember that. Goodbye. Anyways, this call kinda concludes Chinatown. Not really, because we didn't do the old man's quest, but I'm okay with that. And I can't find the missing Daira CD, so I'm just gonna let it go. Cue the weird singing frosty chicks. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave it here. When we come back, right? Like when we come back, we're gonna do all the ending missions. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So thank you all for watching, and see you the next time. Toodaloo.